Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumera Kanwal. The headlines first. Prime Minister says the government is to ensure provision of 5 million affordable houses for underprivileged classes during the next 5 years under Naya Pakistan housing program. The Senate has been informed that deliberations are underway to bring the persons wanted to law enforcement agencies back to the country from abroad. National Assembly session has been summoned on Wednesday next at Parliament House in Islamabad. At the UN, Deputy Chairman Senate has urged the international community to play their role in resolving long-standing Kashmir issue. In occupied Kashmir, complete shutdown was observed in the areas where second phase sham local bodies elections were held today. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan launched Naya Pakistan housing program at a special ceremony in Islamabad this afternoon. Speaking on the occasion, he said 5 million affordable houses for underprivileged classes will be built during the next 5 years. The Prime Minister expressed the confidence that the program would not only help realize the dream of a shelter for the poor, but also create employment opportunities. He said it will also attract local and foreign investment and stimulate about 40 related industries. Prime Minister announced the formation of Naya Pakistan Housing Authority to serve as one window for all construction-related formalities. The authority would also be set up in 3 months. Till then, a task force would look after the housing project. A national financial regulatory body will be set up in 2 months to remove hurdles in financing the construction of the houses. President Arif Alvi has said provision of the better health facilities to the people is amongst the top priorities of the government. The president made the remarks while talking to Vice Chancellor of National University of Medical Sciences, Lieutenant General Syed Muhammad Imran Majid in Islamabad today. Arif Alvi stressed the need for promoting collaboration with international institutes of health to provide latest health facilities in the country. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hussain says the government is working with the opposition with open heart and full cooperation. Talking to media in Islamabad today, he said we are facilitating the opposition and ready to fulfill its legal demands. He said the Speaker National Assembly has issued the production order of Shehbaz Sharif. The minister said Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is mandated to fight against the corruption system and is fully committed to this end. He said the process of accountability will continue. Fawad Chaudhry said the culprits of Model Town tragedy will be brought to justice. Minister of State for Interior Shahryar Afridi says the deliberations are underway to bring the persons wanted to law enforcement agencies back to the country from abroad. Responding to a question in the Senate, he said Pakistan has extradition treaties with 33 countries, while bilateral and multilateral relations with countries will also be utilized for the arrest of wanted persons in consultation with relevant stakeholders. The minister said people fleeing abroad after violating the law of land will not be spared. The Speaker National Assembly has summoned the session of the National Assembly on Wednesday next at 11 a.m. at the Parliament House in Islamabad. According to ISPR, Lieutenant General Muhammad Adnan has been made Vice Chief of General Staff and Lieutenant General Asim Munir the Director of General ISI. Lieutenant General Azhar Saleh Abbasi has been appointed as Chief of Logistics Staff GHQ and Lieutenant General Nadeem as Commander Mangla Corps. Lieutenant General Shaheen Mazhar has been appointed as Commander Peshawar Corps, Lieutenant General Abdul Aziz Military Secretary GHQ and Lieutenant General Wasim Ashraf IG Arms. Senior leader of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Usman Dar, has been appointed the chairman of PM Youth Program. A notification to this effect has been issued. In this video message after the appointment, Usman Dar said that providing job opportunities and relevant training to the youth will be his foremost priority. The chairman also announced to carry out audit of the alleged cooperation and corruption in laptop scheme. Minister for Railways Sheikh Rashid Ahmed has said upgradation of railways is his top priority. Talking to a delegation of Asian Development Bank led by its country director Yang Xiang in Islamabad today, he sought concrete proposals for upgradation of Pakistan Railways. Speaking on the occasion, country director Yang Xiang said Asian Development Bank is strategic partner of Pakistan and can help in upgrading Pipri Marshalling Yard and Moghalpura Railways workshop. Governor Balochistan, Justice retired Amanullah Khan Yassin Zai has said that China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project is a guarantee to the economic progress of entire region. He was talking to German Consul General Eugen Wolfar at Governor House in Quetta this afternoon. Talking to him, Justice retired Amanullah Khan said it is the dire need of time to equip your youth with the modern scientific knowledge to meet the requirements of modern era, especially those of the CPAC projects. This is Radio Pakistan. Deputy Chairman Senate Salim Mandiwala has urged the international community to play its role for resolution of the Kashmir dispute. Addressing the third meeting of the speakers of Eurasia countries' parliaments in Antalya today, he said the resolution of Kashmir dispute is imperative for regional peace and security. The deputy chairman highlighted the Indian atrocities in occupied Kashmir. He said the UN Security Council resolutions accept the right of self-determination of Kashmiri people. In occupied Kashmir, complete shutdown was observed in the areas where second phase of so-called local bodies elections was held today. According to Kashmir Media Service, all shops and other business establishments were closed while traffic was off the road in pole-bound areas of Srinagar and other parts of the valley. Call for the strike was given by joint resistance leadership comprising Sayyid Ali Gilani, Mirwais Umar Farooq and Muhammad Yasin Malik. Strict restrictions were imposed particularly in Srinagar, Budgam, Islamabad, Kulgam, Bandipora and Kupwara districts to prevent demonstrations against the polls. China has urged the international community to create favorable trading conditions centered on World Trade Organization. Addressing Economic and Financial Committee of UN General Assembly, Chinese ambassador to the world body Ma Yashu voiced concern over threat to the international trade order. The United Nations has warned that its efforts to assist millions of displaced people around the world are being increasingly constrained by severely limited funds. A latest report of UN High Commissioner for Refugees said as the number of refugees and migrants is rising and funds available to help them are steadily failing. The report said Afghanistan, Burundi, Congo, South Sudan, Syria, and Somalia are particularly badly hit by the underfunded situations. 9 migrants were killed and 25 went missing after their boat sank near coast of Turkey's Izmir province. In the U.S. state of Florida, a state of emergency has been declared in view of approaching severe storm Hurricane Michael. The U.S. National Hurricane Center warned today that the hurricane is packing winds of up to 220 kilometers per hour and is set to make landfall on Florida's Gulf Shore, where it may unleash devastating waves. On the 4th day of first cricket test against Pakistan in Dubai, in their second innings, Australia were 136 for 3 at stumps. Earlier, Pakistan declared their second innings at 181 runs and set a victory target for Australia, 462. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. However, rain, thunderstorm is expected at isolated places in Malakand divisions, Kashmir, and Gilgit-Baltistan. To end the news, here are some of the headlines once again. Prime Minister says the government is to ensure provision of 5 million affordable houses for underprivileged classes during the next 5 years under Naya Pakistan housing program. The Senate has been informed that deliberations are underway to bring the persons wanted to law enforcement agencies back to the country from abroad. In occupied Kashmir, complete shutdown was observed in the areas where second phase sham local bodies elections were held today. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.